Have you ever wondered what's truly going on in the mind of a narcissist when a relationship ends? They don't just react randomly. They've planned every step from the very beginning of the relationship. Today, we'll uncover this truth, how they behave when things fall apart, whether you're the one who left or were left behind. Understanding this not only helps you free yourself from feelings of manipulation, but also equips you with the calmness and clarity to overcome the pain and take control of your life. Have you ever felt like you're walking on a tightrope in a relationship where everything revolves around the other person, and you gradually lose yourself? With a narcissist, this isn't accidental, it's how they operate. From parents, siblings, friends, lovers to bosses, they all follow the same script: control, manipulation, and making you a supporting character in a story where they're always the center. Such a relationship isn't just unhealthy, it can destroy your inner balance. While many try to endure or adapt, most eventually realize that leaving is the only way to reclaim their freedom and dignity. Letting go, though painful, becomes the doorway to liberation, especially when dealing with a narcissist. As Stoic philosophy reminds us, strength doesn't lie in controlling others, but in mastering ourselves and what we can control. Narcissists often create the illusion that you need them, that they're the missing piece you can't live without. But in reality, this is just a tool of manipulation, a fog designed to disorient you. When you summon the courage to see through it, you'll realize it's actually they who need you to sustain their illusion of power and perfection. Recognizing this truth is crucial because it sets you free from invisible chains. What makes a relationship with a narcissist most distinct is how it ends. In a typical relationship, both parties are usually willing to acknowledge their roles in disagreements. But with a narcissist, they never take responsibility. Every fault, every hurt is shifted onto you. This isn't a reflection of you, but a refusal of accountability on their part. And when you understand this, you can step out of their shadow and rediscover the light of peace and control over your life. When a relationship ends, the narcissist will deploy a series of behaviors designed to protect their self-image, control the narrative, and ensure they never face accountability. These aren't random reactions, they are premeditated strategies to manipulate the emotions and perceptions of those around them. Here are the common tactics narcissists use after a breakup. Shift all the blame to you. After a breakup, a narcissist immediately sets about crafting a narrative where they are the absolute victim. They shift all responsibility onto you, portraying you as the sole reason for the relationship's downfall. Even minor mistakes from long ago are exaggerated to fit their story. For narcissists, admitting fault is not only humiliating but also a threat to the fragile ego they strive to protect. They don't seek truth, they seek a narrative, and that narrative always casts you as the villain. Fabricate defamatory stories. Narcissists don't just blame, they create a distorted version of reality. The stories they tell are not truths, but manipulated versions of them. They may claim you were selfish, deceitful, or even abusive toward them. These false accusations serve not only to protect their image, but also to inflict pain on you. They want you to lose the support of those around you. The alarming part is, the more they repeat these stories, the more they start to believe them as truth. Seek sympathy from others. To reinforce their fabricated stories, narcissists adopt the role of the perfect victim. They recount how much they suffered, how much they sacrificed, and how hard they tried to save the relationship. These stories are told with a false sense of sincerity, convincing listeners that they are the hero who gave their all in a toxic relationship. This tactic often persuades uninformed outsiders to side with them, leaving you feeling isolated and misunderstood. Manipulate people close to you. Narcissists don't stop at spinning their narrative. They target those closest to you: family, friends, co-workers, people you need during tough times. They approach these individuals with a polished and trustworthy demeanor, sharing their version of the relationship. Their goal is to turn your allies against you, or at least sow doubt about your character. This isolation tactic makes you feel like you have no one to rely on, leaving you more vulnerable to their control. Deliberately disrupt your life. For many narcissists, the breakup isn't the end but the beginning of a campaign of harassment. They may send hurtful messages, spread rumors on social media, or interfere with your work and personal life. They know how to exploit your vulnerabilities, using any means to rob you of peace. This is not just about revenge, it's their way of maintaining power, even after you've left their life. Attempt to lure you back, hoovering. Narcissists hate losing control. They may return with emotionally charged promises like, "I'll change, I can't live without you," or "we can start over." They'll remind you of happy memories and do everything possible to tug at your heartstrings. But these overtures are not genuine remorse, they're a strategy to pull you back into the cycle of control where they can continue to manipulate you. If you return, the toxic cycle will simply repeat. Find a new victim. Narcissists often quickly move on to a new relationship. This isn't just to fill an emotional void, but also a tactic to hurt you. By publicly showcasing their happiness with someone new, they aim to make you feel inadequate, replaced, and unimportant. However, the truth is that this new person is just the next victim in the narcissist's ongoing cycle of manipulation. Twist the narrative if you stand firm. If their usual tactics don't work and you remain resilient, the narcissist will change their approach. They may switch from playing the victim to painting you as cold, unfeeling, or even cruel. They'll tell others that you are the one who doesn't care or refuses to reconcile. This is their last-ditch effort to control their image while damaging your reputation. When dealing with the manipulative behavior of a narcissist, the only way to maintain your self-worth is by adopting a Stoic mindset, focusing on what you can control and letting go of what lies beyond your grasp. First, recognize that you cannot change them, nor do you need to try. Their accusations, slander, and manipulative efforts are merely their way of protecting their fragile ego. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. The only thing you need to do is remain calm, refusing to let their actions shape your emotions or self-worth. Narcissists want you to react because your reactions fuel their power. But you don't have to play their game. Instead of getting drawn into arguments or feeling the need to defend yourself, choose meaningful silence or respond with calm detachment. Set firm boundaries, not to escape, but to protect your peace. Block all channels of communication if necessary. For as Seneca taught, no one can harm you unless you allow it. At the same time, shift your attention away from them and back to yourself. Narcissists often make you doubt your own worth, but Stoic philosophy reminds us that true happiness and strength come from within, not from others. Rebuild your confidence through self-reflection and foster healthy relationships where you are genuinely loved and respected. Seek support from trusted individuals, family, friends, or a therapist who can help you stay grounded, and avoid falling into the distorted narratives created by the narcissist. Most importantly, stand firm in your own truth. Narcissists may obscure reality with lies and manipulation, but truth does not require validation, it simply exists. Live according to your values and allow time to expose all falsehoods. As Epictetus once said, "Let truth define you, not the opinions of others." Finally, remember that the goal is not to win or change the narcissist. The goal is to master yourself, to heal from the pain, free yourself from what doesn't belong to you, and create a life of peace and freedom. True liberation comes not from controlling others, but from controlling yourself. This is the power of Stoicism. It enables you not just to survive, but to truly live with strength and purpose.